Serenity Caldwell here from iMore, and I want to talk a little bit today about my favorite continuity feature in iOS 8 and OS X, inter-device AirDrop. Now, I've been playing with continuity since the early betas, but as cool as handoff and personal hotspot are, AirDrop has to take the cake. For one thing, it makes my day job super easy. I take an ungodly amount of screenshots, and sending them back to my Mac is a snap. AirDrop. Done. In my spare time, I also use voice memos to record my various musical endeavors, and AirDrop lets me quickly transfer those song sketches to my Mac, where I can then put them into GarageBand and make them a little bit nicer. But my favorite part of AirDrop has to be the Mac to iOS file sharing. That's right, any file that I have on my Mac, I can send to my iPhone or iPad. It's kind of magic. Seriously. All you have to do is make sure that your compatible devices are turned on, have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled, they're within 30 feet or so, and your AirDrop window is open on your Mac. And you should see a little bubble pop up identifying your device. And then you just drag a file or folder or zip file on top of that little bubble, and your data will wirelessly whisk its way over to your iOS device. I use this primarily to transfer photos and videos I want stored in an iCloud photo library, but it's also a great way to put roller derby training videos that I use on my device and then easily delete them so that they don't take up so much space once I'm finished watching them. Now, I had some problems at first convincing my Mac that it really wanted to connect to my iOS device via AirDrop. And the solution that I found was a good old-fashioned switch everything off and then turn it back on again. Yeah, I know, it's lame and it's old and it's cliche, but it does work. It works. So I switched off handoff and system preferences on my Mac, then turned it back on. Then I switched off handoff on my iPhone, then turned that back on. Then I rebooted both my Mac and my iPhone. I made sure everything was connected to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, etc., etc. And lo and behold, AirDrop. AirDrop! Woohoo! If you're still having issues with AirDrop, I suggest reading my colleague Allie's article on toggling continuity. It fixed a bunch of my issues and it might help you too. Okay, so you can transfer just about anything with AirDrop, but here are things that you probably shouldn't. OS X apps. You can theoretically drop an app bundle across the AirDrop network, but your iPhone won't know what to do with it. Mine prompted me to save it to Transmit or Goodreader or Dropbox, but what it's gonna do there, I'm not really sure. Zip files and folders. You can AirDrop, but they're only going to open in apps that support zip files and folders. Don't make the mistake that I did. Don't drop a folder full of images and assume that those will go straight to the Photos app, because no, they go to Goodreader. Multi-gigabyte files. First of all, yes, this does work. I just transferred a 4 GB video, no problems. But it does take a few minutes, even with the fast AirDrop protocol, and there's a chance that the process will error out, or if you get your device too far away, something will happen. Also, unless you have a 120 GB iPhone or iPad, do you really want to store 2, 4, 6 GB of data on your device? I generally don't recommend it. Hopefully that gives you some ideas about how to use AirDrop. If you've got questions about that or anything else tech-related you want investigated and answered, drop us a comment. It's right down there. For iMore, I'm Serenity Caldwell, and thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next week.